As you know, I've been following Jack over at Outlaw Camper. Great dude. Smoking, drinking beer, camping, and cussing. Like, how much fun is that? If you guys enjoy that, if you need some reality break, go check out Jack's channel. And he's always drinking a beer. Now, the last video I saw, he had some kind of Canadian beer. And I went to my local store here in Arizona. No one carries this blue Pappet, blue crap. So you know what, Jack? Today, I'm doing Coors Original. Man, you know, if you think back to it, Firebird, 1977, that Smoking the Bandit, they were running a big old truckload of this to something. So I'm going to do a Coors Original for you today, Jack. Let's see. Damn it. Oh, I got it. Ha ha. Here's to Jack over at Outlaw Camper. Make sure to subscribe to him. And I need to smoke. Oh, I got to smoke. Hold on. I don't do cigarettes, Jack. I do cigars because, you know what they say about cigarettes and cigars. I don't know what the hell they say. I'm just saying it. All right, enough of this. Let's get into today's video. We got to find all these little spots that we have to fix before we can paint. So let's stop the yip-yapping. Let's get into this damn thing. Come on, let's go. Come on. As you all know, this is not my first go-around when it comes to bodywork. But this car has been the most challenging of all my bodywork stuff. So let me just fire this up real quick here. We can talk about what I do and some things that I've learned from John over at Vinyl Village Garage and Louie over at First Generation Garage. I've always just used my hand and felt. Now, you know, we've done all the body work on this. We put the Bondo, we cut out rust, we put in new metal, and we put on then another coat of primer, and we've sanded it all down with 320 grit. So now I usually come back and start to feel for stuff. And like right here, there's a blemish. I can feel it with my hand. That's just, I can feel it. So I know there's a blemish right there. So I take a pencil and I'll circle it. So I know where it's at. So last week during our live, I was talking to Louie and Jonathan off camera. And I was like, okay, I'm at that point where I'm trying to find the little parts that are not correct, not smooth. I need to fix them before we get ready to paint. And I've always said I've used my bare hand and just felt where they're at. And they're like, Brian, no. Turn the light off in the garage, open the garage door, and use a shop towel, and you can find them better. So I'm going to try it. I've never done that before, but if Louie and John swear by it, then I'm going to try it. So let's open this damn door and let's see what's going on. Okay, Louie says, step one, open the garage door. Step two, Louie says, turn the light off. All right, lights off. Now he says you should be able to see all the imperfections. And as Jack would say to the dog, shut up, dog. Shut up, geese. All right, now, blue towel, microfiber towel. John says use that to find. Well, we know right here is one. Oh, he's kind of right. He's, damn it, John's right. Damn it. How's that guy always right? You can definitely feel the divot right there. Damn it. So now I'm going to go over all this car, use my pencil, smoke my cigar, drink my beer, Coors, not Coors, Coors. That's how we say it out here in the West. Coors, wear a cowboy hat. You drink Coors, not Coors, and we're going to find all the imperfections. Now, this is no reflection on mine or Brandon's ability to do bodywork. It just happens. It's going to happen. Don't beat yourself up for it. Just get the job done and do this part. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to play some music, and you can watch me find all the spots on this car. Got it? Do it. All right, so use my hand. This is good. So let's look at that hand. Look at that. Ah, grody. Nothing. A little rough right here. Need more sanding right there. Get this fender. Nothing. It's a little grabby, which didn't do enough sanding. Get off that. Okay, let's switch to the other side. Now this hood, that looks like we need to do some more lifting, but I think we can shim this fender up a little bit. Yeah, there's that one spot, but we've already marked that. Actually, now that our hands have been over it, let's a little more. Remember, pencil, no marker. Okay, towel. Jonathan says use a towel. Down, veers in the way. Nothing, nothing. Right in here, I can kind of feel it on that line. So we're going to mark this spot on the fender. It just needs a little bit of refinement. Right here. Now there's quite a bit right in here. But remember, this is going to be covered up a lot by the trim. The top should be pretty good. This is the top that Jonathan and I put in back in 2022. And for the most part, like right here, those aren't aligned. So we can just tap that back in. Coming down here, a little bit right here. And again, I'm just taking my pencil and just circling. And right here we have an issue. But like we made that cut, I'm not feeling. Now, here's where we cut in the sail ping into there. Let me bring you in closer to that. So right in here is where we made that cut to replace my sail pings because mine were rusted out. Now we replaced that whole top. But right in here is that edge, and it doesn't, and I just don't know how. I have to go with Jonathan, but this doesn't seem. It's like, it's like, yeah, it's not straight. It's warped a little bit, but again, you know, it is what it is. There. So down here, this could use a little bit more sanding, but right there. That's probably an easy sand. That all feels good there. Come from this trunk lid. That all should be good. Slight right there, but that's where that emblem goes. What we find there. Yeah, that should all be good there. I didn't have any problems. You can barely feel that. That's going to be a little bit more sanding right there. Right here, there's something. Feels like it's a little low. I kind of see a difference right there. Ooh. This here is like dun 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 dun. So work on that. I don't know, that's all smooth right in there. Same thing here. That where we cut that at, you can just feel it's kind of. So we're gonna need to probably skim coat that. Try to find out if we can just level that out a little bit. Oh, that happens. So far, so good. Brandon, you've done an amazing job, son. All right, here. Yeah. A little bit of a divot right there. Right there. You can see it. shit. I forgot to do Jonathan's way. All right. We're using Jonathan's way here. No, it's all about the same. I like this, but I'm too old and I'm too into my ways. There's only a few little spots. So we'll come back in with some glazing putty or maybe a little bit of Bondo. Brandon's here.
Hi, Dad.
So most of the body work is going to be back here. I know you're not seeing me right now because you're looking at the front, but and they're just little spots. They're just, oh my good, it was always there. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. That air conditioner. But then we gotta cut holes and shit. All right, hopefully you can hear me over this Pontiac Firebird rolling up here. But Jack, here's a curves for you, and this is how you go through and find all the spots. Just circle with a pencil, so when you go back, you have to fill in that little bit of Bondo or glazing putty. You know what's going on. So we're gonna do that next weekend, and then one more coat of primer, and then sand her down to 800, and then tear. So until then, be good. Keep your beer cold, and we'll see you next Friday for maybe another Fiber Friday episode. Have a good one.